So today we have a dynamic stretch warm-up for you and I. So we're going to start with a wide-legged forward fold, clasping the hands behind the back, and just stretch and get situated here. And this is what I'm doing in the morning before my cardio and strength stuff. Now we're putting the hands opposite, so we're stretching the forearms here and the calves, the feet, the everything. So you can do this if you like. You can grab the ankles, bend the knees, and do it almost like you're doing a squat, and then go up. And of course you don't have to go up all the way or go like as much flexibility as I am doing. You don't have to go that deep. And you can grab one leg or one ankle, and we're just lunging into it, getting a stretch in the inner thighs, as well as warming up with some lunges sort of thing. Reaching up to the sky and then switching sides, grabbing the other ankle and lunging into it here, twisting, and we're getting a lot of things done with one little move here, right? So this is pretty cool. This is what I like, spend less time, and that's great. It's gonna be a 10-minute warm-up here, downward dog, and stretching. We're bending in the knees and stretching, bending and stretching to downward dog. Do that a few times. It just feels so good. Like, I do a lot of the same movements you might notice in my workouts, but it's like, it's so good. Why not? We're going to reach to one ankle and to the opposite. And I'm all about doing whatever feels good. I'm just doing this in the moment. I don't have a little script or anything or a routine memorized. Like, I'm just doing what feels good. And I hope you will enjoy it too. So, let's lift the left leg up, bending and lengthening. And really trying to stretch, not just go through the movements, but actually feel it. So we're kind of stretching the quad and hamstring. And now we're going to get the ankle over the thigh. Try not to go right over the knee. And we're just going, because that's bad for your knee, so we're just going to do a little bend and up. It's like downward dog, but you're getting a good stretch for the left glute. It's really good. Do a forward fold, and of course you don't have to go as low or you can go even deeper. And now we'll switch sides. So the right leg goes up, we'll bend it and lengthen it, and we'll do that a few times. You can go up on your tippy toes as well. And then bringing that leg over the left thigh, bending and stretching, bending. So it's almost like a downward dog, except your leg is in this pose here. It's very interesting. And if you're like a super beginner, maybe you'd be confused by this, but it's okay. It's okay. You can modify it. So let's bring the left leg up again, and we'll bring it to a lunge position. Opening the thighs, opening the hips. You can pull it back and forth, shifting back and forth again. Back into downward dog and switching. Opening the thigh. Opening the leg, shifting back and forth, and switching to downward dog. Left leg goes forward again. So we're adding a little bit more movement now and stretching into a hamstring. We'll do that for 3 and 4. Bring it back and do the same thing again. So low lunge, and then we're going to bring it to hamstring stretch for 4, 3, and 2, and 1. It's just so good to get moving and stretching instead of just holding the stretch. You know, if you're doing like cardio or anything that gets your heart going, it's good to not just have static stretches before. And we're just switching the lunges here. And you could hold it if you would like, but here we're just holding it for 2 pulses and then up. Back into downward dog. A few more times. So left comes forward, back, right, forward, and back. Now let's lift the left leg up again. Do some circles for 2, 3, 4, 5. Stretching the hip out to the side. 7 and 8. And now just reaching the foot over and bringing it into lunge. We'll hold it a little bit longer this time. You go really deep if you can. Go back to downward dog, switching legs for 1 and 2. Getting a full range of motion in the hips here. And a few more times here. 1 more. And just reaching and extending the leg. Bringing it into lunge. Low lunge. And downward dog again. Now let's do a forward fold. And we'll do a very deep low lunge skandasana to the left and to the right. Or you can do a higher lunge like such, like I'm doing right there. Leaning into it. And now low lunge here again with the right leg forward. Switching the left leg forward. Now we're going into a high lunge on the right side here. Warrior 1. Do a lunge here perhaps. Very deep lunge. Hamstring stretch. And we'll switch sides here. On the left side, do a high lunge. Do a little twist if you like. Hamstring stretch again. And forward fold again. But now your feet are close together. We're going to do a little twist too. Stretch the shoulders. Why not? So left elbow over the right knee and switch. And you can keep moving while you're doing this. Stretching the shoulders. And let's go into a warrior 2 pose. For 2, lunge in here, 3, extending and bending and flowing 2. We'll do that for 8. Last one. And reaching the arms up overhead to lunge for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bringing it forward, and we'll switch sides here. So lunging and extending, lunge and extend. Just as long as it feels good, then do that. It's nice to add some arm movements as well. And now the lunges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're feeling that stretch in the hip flexors as well. So good. Bringing it forward to a forward fold. Downward dog. Do a little chaturanga, maybe upward dog, downward dog. Get up in your tippy toes, downward dog. Feet on the mat. Experiment with that. And that's a pretty good warm-up, I think. So now we're ready to go into your workouts. You can do any of my workouts if you like. Like and subscribe. See you next time. Bye.